Alright guys, so today I will show you this really amazing yet powerful card trick that I'm sure you will really love it. So now let's move straight into the performance. Alright guys, so for this trick I need a normal and shuffled deck of playing cards. This could also be a borrowed deck, and if it is my deck, my spectator can shuffle it as much as they wish. Once they are done, they will hand this deck back to me. So now I will spread the cards just like this, and I want them to select any card they wish. So let's say they select this card. This is a 100% fair selection. So now I will only show you this card, and I promise I will not look at this. So this is the card. Go ahead and remember this. So once they are done remembering it, I will turn back around and I will just lose your selection anywhere in the middle of this deck. Completely gone in the middle, and give this deck a few cuts to completely lose your selection. And one riffle shuffle also, so that your card is completely lost in this deck. So now I don't know what your card is or where your card is, but we will try to find it. So what I will do is I will count the cards just like this, and I want you to call out stop anywhere in the middle of the deck. Okay, so just call out stop. Stop. So you call out stop over here. So now I want to ask you that you want to choose this card which is on top of the pile, or the card which is top over here. I mean this card. So let's say they say this card. Okay, so this was 100% free choice. You could have called out stop anywhere you wished. Okay, so you call out stop on this card, and hopefully this will be your selection. Bam, the 9 of diamonds, and that was your card, right? No, that was not your card. Okay guys, I'm also human and I can also do mistake. It is not like something I'm doing wrong. But now let's try to not do this again. So now I will shuffle this deck a bit just like this. And now what I will do is I want you to tell me what your card is. So they tell me their card was 7 of hearts. Okay, so I will wave my hand over this deck, and just with a snap, you will see something magical has happened inside the deck. Go ahead and hold this deck in your hand. And now I want you to spell your card. So 7 of hearts, SEVENOFHEARTS. And here you can see that there is only one face down card in this deck, and which happens to be your selection, the 7 of hearts. And yeah guys, that was the trick. I really hope you enjoyed it. So now let's move straight into the tutorial. Alright guys, so this will be the tutorial for the card trick that you just saw. So this is a really easy and fun card trick which you can show to anyone. So first of all, this is an impromptu card trick, so you can hand this deck to your spectator to shuffle. They can also completely examine this deck because we don't need any gimmicks in this deck. So once they are done shuffling, you will let them select any card. So just go ahead and spread the deck and let them take out any card from the between. So in the performance, you will not look at what their card is, but as it is a tutorial, we can see what their card is. So in this case, their selection is the 8 of clubs, but the magician does not know this until now. So what you have to do, that you have to control their selection to the bottom in any way you want. So what I did was that I picked up their selection and put their selection anywhere in the middle of the deck. Once their card is between the deck, what you will do is while pushing the card inside, you will not push it normally. What you will do is you will keep your thumb on the bottom of their selection, and while pushing, you will pull their card up. So what will happen when the card will go completely in the deck, there will be a thumb break where their selection will be. Here you can see the 8 of clubs is over there. So it will look something like this from your end, but spectator will only see this. So once you have this break, you can convert it into this pinky break, and then just take the top pile from above the break, put it down from the pile in your hand, cut it into half, put it down, and the rest of the pile put it down once again. So now what will happen that your spectator selection will be controlled to the bottom. So now what you will do is you will tell your spectator that I don't know what your card is or where your card is, and while doing that you will take a sneak peek of what your spectator selection is. So what you will do, you will tell that I don't know what your card is or where your card is, and while saying that I have tilted this there just like this a little bit so that I can see what the card is. So I can see over here completely what that card is. So like this, you will come to know that your spectator selection is 8 of clubs. So once you know that, you will tell your spectator that you will count the cards and they just have to call out stop anywhere in the middle. And while you are saying this to them, you have to count the cards and you have to count the card in your mind. Spell your spectator selection. So in this case that is the 8 of clubs. So what I do is I just spell 8 first. So I will do like this. So what I will do is just count the cards just like this, and I want you to call out stop anywhere in the middle of this deck. Just like this, I have counted 8. So EIGHT 8 like this. So now once you have said your dialogue, you will continue counting the card. So and just remember you are spelling the card in your mind. So here 8 of OF and CLUBS, and the last letter of their card's spelling, you have to keep that card little bit to the bottom just like this, not like this to the middle but to the bottom. So I will tell you what it will do later on. Once that is done, you will keep counting the cards, and while you are counting, just spread the cards like this so that they will see that not only one card is outjogged but some more card you are keeping them while spreading. So just count the cards, and whenever they call stop, just stop. So after that you will ask them that they want to choose this card on top of the deck over here or this card. So they can tell any card they wish. Let's say they call out this card. So now you will tell them that hopefully this could be their selection, and then you will tell them to flip this card. So they will go ahead and flip that card, and while they are flipping that card, what you will do is a half pass. So what you have to do is do a pinky pull down in the bottom card just like this and catch a pinky break, and this pinky break is over their selection, in this case the 8 of hearts. So like this I have a pinky break, and it will completely look normal from the front side which the spectator is seeing, but you will see this. So once you have a pinky break, what you will do is you will curl your index finger just like this, and the action you are doing is this, just flipping the card like this, and this whole thing you are doing under the cover of the deck and your hand. So once again, the card is like this. You will curl your index finger just like this, and under the cover of your hand, you will flip the card just like this. So now, their selection will be face down just like this. Once that is done, you can explain that yes, anyone can do mistakes like that, and while doing that, you will square up this pile, but be careful that the last letter of their card should be outdrawn like this. So I can see their card, not their card, but the last letter of their card over here. So now I will just pick this deck, and while squaring up the cards, what I will do is keep my thumb on the last card of the spelling and just push it down while squaring the deck and catch a thumb break over the spelling. And after that, just do a pinky break. So now what I will do is take the card which was taken out by mistake, and just flip it over and keep that on the top of the pile which was on the table. After that, you will take all the cards from the pinky break above the pinky break and put them over this pile. Then hold this pile and just keep it on top of that pile which we had in our hands. So now what will happen that from the bottom there will be few cards, and those cards will spell their selection, and after those cards there will be their selection. So now what you will do is tell them that you will try to do that thing again but without mistaking. So now you can shuffle few cards from the top just like this, not disturbing the order of the bottom cards. You will shuffle the top cards and then put the bottom pile back to the bottom and just flip over the deck just like this. So now you will keep this deck on the ground and ask them what the card was. So they will tell you that the card was the 8 of clubs. Then you can do any magic gesture, wave your hand, snap, and then you will tell your spectator to grab this deck. They will do so, and then you will tell them to spell their card. So they will spell it, the 8 of clubs, EIGHTOFCLUBS. And after that, they will see that there is one face down card right over here, and this will be their selection. So guys, this was the trick. I really hope you enjoyed it. So now let's meet in the next video. Till that,